So next up we have our backdrop back here, and this HDRI, we can use this for, undershots, but anything that, is going to be in the background right here, well, we're going to use some background footage for this. So starting where we left off, I'm going to go ahead, Shift A, and just insert a plane. And then if we scale this up, we're going to need to set the aspect ratio. So these aspect ratios are going to be the same aspect ratio of what our plates are going to be. So I'm going to go ahead and just select this right here. And the aspect ratio is going to be 20 and 7.5. And then from here, we can just simply scale it up and down. It doesn't have to stay these dimensions. So we'll just go into our shading mode, go into new material right here, and then we'll just get rid of this shader right here. So we're going to need an emission shader. So emission. And then we'll simply do a image texture. Going to go to open. And then we're just going to choose in our starter kit Sky A. And we're going to plug that into our emission. So something that we'll notice right off the box after we hook all this stuff, I'm just going to call this Sky A, is that it looks kind of flat. And if we just move it and rotate it back here like this, it looks really flat. And this is the fact that we're using the Filmic color space. So Filmic, what this does is it tone maps your image so you can work with really, really bright values. If we were to switch this over to something like standard, it looks a little bit more crunchy and nice, but we want to stay on Filmic here, so we're not going to touch that. And we're simply going to kind of overcompensate that here. So if I just do emission value of 3, and then what I'm going to do is insert a gamma. So I'm going to Shift A, gamma, and then I'm going to simply do something like a value of 2 here. So that's going to make it look a little bit nicer. And then from here, we'll just go back into our layout mode. We'll just simply push this back, scale this up, put that back there. And that's going to be good. So we'll get into the animation in a little bit. But first, we're going to need to set up the rig.